really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker, I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
Thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec, m'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Ryan Benefiteni. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
And Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight, they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Knight. Inside, and stolen by Rookford. Leduc gets the bucket.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Knight. He's got 6. Zadirko, good.
Crafty decision by MP, using the pick and roll to create for another teammate.
Pass to Leduc. And here is Lemuel. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Knight. And out of bounds, Strasburg will take it. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And you look at the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Knight. And he lobs it up. The Sewer with the steal. Strasburg Basket Pro moving up. Took him no time at all on that one.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's Knight. He's got 6. Good on the three-point shot.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
18 feet out. Again, Leduc missing. Harris with the lead. Pass to Zadirko. To the inside. Ahern. Faked in off the glass. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
MP on the wing. He's covered by Leduc. To the middle. Nice shot, good.
What intensity from MP in the paint. Not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Monsieur. Zadirko defending. Here's Leduc. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. MP picks one up.
First team foul. At the line from Strasbourg Pro. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Oh, you look at the potential they do.
Fires for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Now here's Leduc. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Knight.
Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball on a string and throws the defender off completely.
Pass to Leduc. Now Lemuel. The 3 is up. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give up.
Down low. Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. And it's going to go on Leduc. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game-ready just yet.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the left side wing. Leon. And the three off target.
Even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get a shot off.
He gets that one.
He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's Knight. He's got 18. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
I love that possession for Paris. Get it to your center inside and let Zadirko cause some issues.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pass to Vasseur. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Yep, that goes.
Great basket by Vasseur. Yes, he's undersized at the 5, but he's got some serious fight in him.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
Maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
Yeah, and we definitely know he's more capable of those memorable ones.
Disappointing the fans, the viewers, and us.
Oh, he disappointed everybody, but they've got a nice lead. Might as well not take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Roquefort, guarded by Dumont. The fader. Roquefort shot is off. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A drive by MP. The shot's good.
And this is how you move the ball. MP is solid at getting the rock to open teammates.
Rejected by MP. Jacks up a 3, drains it from beyond the arc. And that concludes the first half. Paris FC basket ahead, up 11. We'll be right back to the action when we return. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well. Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Pass to Ledoux. No good with the triple. MP outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Lemieux. He has 6. Vasseur. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
That's a shot Vasseur can get anytime he wants, that little midi.
To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And it's going to go on Ledoux.
Well, if you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And with Coach Lane Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's Knight. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. The Sewer with the steal. Roquefort shoots over Elich. Off the left rim and out. Now Knight. He has 30. He squares up and sinks it.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Outside Vasseur. Outside Lemieux. Pass to Leduc. From past the arc, Harris grabs the miss.
Pat, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy,
Drops in the tray.
and suddenly they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Well, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The Sewer with the steal. Lemieux with it. Picked up by Ahern. Left side, Leduc. Here's Miller. And the layup falls.
Taking it right to the heart of that defense. Miller with a high percentage look.
MP outside. To the middle. Deflected. It's stolen by Miller. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question. He's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Knight. He has 35. Pass to Elich. 5 to shoot. Ahern. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Here's Leduc. He's got 10. Pass to Miller. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Knight. Great D that time from Leduc.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Now here's Knight. From the arc, Miller pulls it in. Pass to Leduc. Pulls up, high post. Not gonna go that time. That will count. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket at Strasbourg Basket Pro. From deep, it's hauled in by Leduc.
A lot of bricks put up off his shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Knight. Pass to Dumont. Elich. Screen by Elich. Down low. Back to Knight. Shot clock at 6. Pass it to Tierko. Vasseur defending. Miller with the ball. Rockford outside. And here's Leduc. He's covered by Knight. Pass to Vasseur. Over Dumont. And the basket by Vasseur.
Well, the defense has to bring more effort against Vasseur down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
Back to Knight. Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Dumont on the wing. Knight. And another miss by Paris. 3 on 3. On the wing, Lemieux. Back to Roquefort. And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Knight. He's covered by Leduc. Knight, no good. And here's Leduc. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard. Might as well tack a few more points in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Dominant is the right word for it, Tim. This one was about as one-sided as it gets.
One-way traffic, jeez.
And here's Paris. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Knight. A rebound by Vasseur. Now here's Miller. Guarded by Dumont. Leduc for 3. Again, Leduc missing.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Miller for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Confident stroke from Miller. Strasburg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
And here's MP from the arc. It's good from long range.
3 points.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in the moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
does the escort go?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher. But we gotta deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Barrow. Pass to Dupont. Out to Brisebois. Dumont with the steal. MP outside. Lets the three fly. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois. And he's going up for the hoop here. Oh, slammed in by Dupont.
I like seeing the unselfish approach from Bourgeois right there. More than willing to share the wealth.
MP outside. Now here's Illich. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Out to Ahern. Pass to Knight. Sadirko left side. Knight. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Dupont with the rebound.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Now here's Knight. He has 6.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Pass to Dupont. Back to Brisebois. Three-pointer. Harris grabs the miss. Knight with it. There's the lob to the hoop. Zadirko. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Nice patience from MP there. Let the pick and roll develop and found a teammate.
Marseille trailing. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
And they pick up 2.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko could be a wrecking ball in close.
Brisebois outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dumont. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Here's Brisebois. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Dupont. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance. Teams will make substitutions. And here's MP from the arc. Kept alive. Leduc. And he drops in the layup off glass. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Now here's Knight. He has 6. Fires the 3. Harris the rebound. The 3 is up, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Now here's Barrow. He's covered by Ahern. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Dupont.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim for the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
To the paint. Out to Brisebois. Now here's Barrow. Back to Dupont. Shoots overnight. And it's Dupont missing. MP outside. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Here's Valois. And he banks in the layup.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
MP outside. There's the triple. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponent and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Now here's Brisebois. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, this is what happens when Brisebois finds what he wants on the floor. He elevates and connects.
And here is Knight. He's got 17. Dumont with the steal. Here's Dupont. And Dupont throwing it down.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Great plan.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on defense.
Now here's Knight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the ball out of play, Marseille.
You gotta ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
And Marseille with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Dupont for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Now here's Barrow. 5 points in the game. Pass to Parker. Back to Dupont. Rejected by MP. Out of bounds, Marseille ball as they keep possession. Here's Brisebois. Clock at 2.
Well, I love the hustle Dumont showed on defense there. Fantastic job of making things difficult for the shooter.
Outside Illich. Ahern. MP outside. From the arc. And Paris, another triple. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
And the rebound goes to Marseille Basketball. Outside Bourgeois. Down low. Freeze ball. Rejected by MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Barrow outside.
And nothing is falling right now for them.
Pass tonight. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Barrow outside. To the middle. Here's Bourgeois. Elich with the strong defensive effort. Right side Dumont. Elich. MP outside. Pass to Elich. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogey Elich. Some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogey, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogey hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not the lack of effort. DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Now here's DuPont. 9 points in the game.
Around the basket is where DuPont really excels.
Pass tonight. Outside Elich. And here's Zadirko. Knight. Guarded by DuPont. Another three for Paris.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's DuPont. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Barrow. And the shot goes in.
Barrow showing his fight near the hoop. Nice trip down the floor from Marseille.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and a slam by MP.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's DuPont. Not a lot of room. And DuPont throwing it down.
And that's a confidence booster right there for DuPont. The defense cannot allow him to get these kinds of easy baskets.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Paris FC basket ahead, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball. Here's Leduc. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great...
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Knight. He's covered by Leduc. Oh, fast break for Marseille. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Parker deals with plenty of physical defense, but he can throw it out too.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Knight. Left side, Leduc. Knight launches a three, drills it from outside.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hands.
inside. Barrow banked in off the glass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
They get it again. Here's Monsieur. Soft touch off the glass.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Ball off the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is DuPont at his very best, slicing and dicing on the drive.
Knight inside, guarded by Dupont. First one falls for him. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
There's the steal. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. And here's Marseille. Here's Parker. Brisebois misses the 3. Now Knight. And he's going for the alley-oop.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I've got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, neither did the defense, clearly.
Bourgeois with it. To the inside. And the jam by Parker.
Playing big near the basket. I love seeing Parker go up with this kind of force.
From 17 feet out. That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Terrific energy from NP down in the paint, working hard to get the shot off while being fouled.
And he sinks the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrow outside. Down low. Bourgeois. It's good.
Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spots and getting exactly what he wanted.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Bucket's good.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together. They've led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EVA tourney in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now...
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. With these guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate.
Thank you,
Enjoy.
thank you.
Congratulations, guys.